And all of these are available at our website, which we can also let you guys have in a little bit.
Is mainstream medicine acknowledging that this even exists?
No, they think you're mentally ill. They call it parasitosis, parapsychosis or something like that. It basically means that you're imagining that you have parasites in you. What Morgellons is, it's a cross-domain species, George. They use insects, they use fungi, and they use plants. And they've taken each of this domain and they've created this spore. And this spore is also put into these chemtrails. It's the only thing we can figure out how they're coming down. And these spores are inhaled, and almost everybody's infected with this now. The problem is if your body's been contaminated with heavy metals, like through vaccines, you're in a situation where you basically are very susceptible to the Morgellons, and it can actually manifest and come out through your skin because your body can't control it. But the problem with it is, if you hit it with the right frequency, a particular type of blue light, it'll actually start growing like crazy in your body and actually can overwhelm your body pretty quickly. And so they can do that with the satellites they have going around the planet now. They can hit us with any frequency they want and cause this Morgellons to start growing in us pretty rapidly. Actually, they could change our DNA with it and change us with it pretty quickly. In fact, they could probably kill us with it if they wanted to. So it's been infected everybody. But let me tell you how it works. What happens is they're trying to convert us all in what's called a biorobot. This is extreme genetic engineering. It's on the fringe of science, and it's all tied together with the Morgellons and also tied together with the chemtrails. What they're doing now, they're actually able to print out human RNA and DNA. I mean, like on one of these printers. There's multiple applications to this that allows the producing of light and color and different types of emotions. Mm-hmm. This RNA has been sprayed on us since about 2.
Hold on, Ted. We're at the top of the things in the sky in the morning. These tic-tac-toe patterns all over the place. It's got to be more than just jet fumes and trails, huh?
No, it is. In fact, let me give you the history of this thing, how they started it. You know, they originally started this back in the 40s and the 50s, and they were spraying silver iodide, and that was relatively harmless to the environment compared to what they're doing now. But then they started doing more and more cloud seeding and weather control, and then the military decided they were going to start teaching their Air Force academies how to do this. In fact, they actually have chemtrail classes in the military. You actually pull up the journals, if you'd like, online. And what happens is they're spraying these things through the jet nozzles that go into the engines, and they're creating nanocrystals, and they're being put into the air for the weather radar and for the scalar radar. It creates a particulate plasma that can be activated through microwave energy, such as through piezoelectric crystals or through electric optical properties that can be done through like HARP. You can use HARP, which is microwave energy, in what's called a phased array telescope, or not a telescope, antenna, George, and you can actually cause this stuff to glow and become incredibly hot, and you can actually heat up a section of it up to 10,000 degrees in just a few seconds. The military want to be able to do that because they have an incoming ICBM missile. They can actually heat this 10,000 degree pocket of air up in front of the missile, and they can actually cause it to explode as soon as it hits this 10,000 degrees. It'll just literally melt the missile, destroying the military vehicle. Strontium and barium and strontium can take these chemtrails into the field of scalar physics. This allows you to up-concentrate energy at any spot you want to. For instance, you can have nuclear bomb-type explosions using chemtrails by creating scalar waves. By discharging, I'll explain to you what those are in a second. By discharging scalar fields, you have massive, massive explosions, and that could be what happened in 1908 when Tunguska had that massive explosion. A lot of people believe that Tesla had actually activated the Warkentif Tower back then, George, and actually just tried to broadcast energy into the North Pole, overshot the North Pole, hit Russia, and wiped out tens of thousands of acres to 2,000 square miles of forest was completely destroyed when he discharged a scalar wave, which is what some people are thinking happened from the Warkentif Tower. The energy can be actually manipulated in the piezoelectric fields. This is what they're spraying with these piezoelectric crystals with the barium and the strontium and the aluminum. You can actually